Hey dudes, in this episode, it's time to tidy up the fishing hole. We got some other projects coming along too. It's TheeRealDuke, and that's all happening right now. What is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? We are here at the Craftage server, my fortress, hosted by the cool dudes at InfiniteHeights. We got some projects to work on today, starting with not the fishing hole. I forgot I wanted to work on something else today, something else I wanted to show you guys. As we zip past our melon farm. Remember that last episode? That was some fun. What I actually wanted to do, check this out here. I want to show you guys this. I finished the ceiling here. Now it's not symmetrical, but that's okay because the mountain's not symmetrical either. Let's get a better shot of that. What do you guys think? Not too shabby, but with the news of the new 1.8 update, we find that we are coming up to some much faster minecart rails. So when I was out here looking at this, and I came back in, this over here and this over here, just floating here, that's not doing it for me anymore, and that needs to be dealt with also. But this is killing me. I don't really particularly care for how I decided to make this flat across the front, but we need to definitely remedy this situation, and that is what I wanted to work on today. So what I actually want to do is see if I can see any dudes down there. We're kind of working near some dangerous stuff. This is where I got my first death in Craftage. You guys remember that? Right there is where I towered my way back up. Days gone by. Anyway. So we're gonna have to drop down there, and we're gonna make some serious pillars. You know what? Let's just go ahead and drop down now. Where's a safe place for us? Feather falling. Let me get my bow ready, so we don't know what kind of stuff we're gonna be running into. Shoot! What you got? 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 Nothing. Okay, we're good so far. What about down there? Anybody? Anybody? All right. We're good. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down here, and I'm going to look up, and I'm going to try and find the corner. I'll try and get right below it. Got my torches ready. Torches! Couple of torches. I'm just going to throw a smattering of torches about. And I'm going to line myself up. Oh, it was me stepping on some sand. So I'm going to line myself up, not with that one, but with that one. And we're going to start, and I got this. I'm going to show you my idea. These are going to be huge pillars, and they're going to have to be huge because this thing, the weight that they are going to be technically supporting is going to be massive. And then we're going to carry them across into there too. Across this way to make them look cool, and across that way on the other side there. So I'm on this corner once. We're going to have a pillar here. Actually, this should be an oak log. I'm just going to mark out my idea here so you can kind of understand what I'm talking about, okay? I just harvested a bunch of this, so it's all good. I'm going to throw a torch down here too. Excuse me. So we are going to have, it's actually, instead of just a single pillar like over there, it's going to be these 4 pillars all side by side. So that's not what I wanted to do. Didn't want to place one there. And I'm going to build up the base. I'm going to get this basic shape in place and just kind of lay it out real nice for you dudes so you can understand kind of what I'm talking about. And we're going to get to building. Can you see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm kind of saying here? Okay. In that kind of shape, and then these are going to kind of come out from the middle of it. So let's go up 2 more because this needs to be super sturdy because it is supporting a huge amount of weight. There's a huge load bearing down on this, and I'm going to put this here in this fashion. It's going to round off the profile of the top a little bit too, I think. Right? And then we may come along a little bit later for some added interest and poke some holes in the bottom or add some stairs for a little bit of added interest. But so we're gonna have to close the top off too, and I'm gonna close it with slabs so that we don't have to worry about anything spawning there, which I don't think we really will anyway. But just to be safe, actually, let's switch this up in the middle here. How's that? How are you feeling about that? Where's my stairs? Oh, I got them equipped already. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Misfire. Misfire. It happens. I'm almost falling down in those logs, too. Okay, and then we will just go bloop like that. Yeah, digging that. Digging that. So from here, I'm just gonna have the logs shooting straight out. Yeah, 72. Yeah, 73. I'm gonna put a little bit of information. We're not even probably gonna be able to see these, but that's all right. That is not where I wanted to place that. Yep. Nailed it. You see what I'm doing here? Remember from the other kinds of pillar type things that we built? Little supports. And then boom. Boom. Yes. Yes. Excuse me, getting a little dark in here, so let's go ahead and take care of that. And continue on our way up. So what do we think of that? Yeah, definitely. And so then up in there, right up in that region, basically where I left that one off, we're gonna have some stone jazz kicking in to make an arch type support across there. So I'm going to go grab some dirt. I'm gonna come back, build us some scaffolding up there, and we're going to finish that off and get this thing looking sweet. Okay, so what I actually did was I went back and I got some dirt, and I remembered once I get up to that level, I will actually be able to span the gap instead of using dirt. I mean, I'll still have to use some dirt, but I'll actually be able to span it with the timbers I plan on using to frame everything out. So instead of worrying too much about it, I just came down here. I started building the second base. Where I actually need to be is over here. So we need to figure out how. Oof. I got my feather falling 4 boots on now, so I think I'm tough. Which invariably certainly leads to one thing and one thing only, and that is my certain death. So now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this, and I'm thinking that we're just gonna go ahead and box off this corner here, which that's not a block I wanted to place, but that's okay. That's not a one I wanted to place either, but that's fine. Go ahead and break that. Here we go. They're just some half slabs, no big. No big. Obviously not where I wanted to place that one. Okay, so now we should be able to take a bit of a step back here. Not a huge step. We also don't want to fall in that ravine and die again. Alright, so obviously I didn't want to place that one there. So I think these need to be connected. So that involves breaking this one. Let's go ahead and complete that. Yeah, that should do it. There we go. Okay. So that's solid, right? Yep, that's solid. Now I'm thinking we're going to have to... I'm just going to say 4 for now. Yeah, I think that's going to be right. And then we'll do an upside down stair here and here. We're going to do that twice. Let's throw some stairs in. Bow, 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 bow. That is the one that is going to look good. That is going to look good. I'm going to throw stair here and here and here and here. And I think that should do it. You know what? Let's be extra slick and poke some holes. Nice. Nice, nice. So we're just going to have to do... Gonna have to do some pillaring up. I just want to check the angle there. Oh yeah, that is exactly it. That is exactly it. I do think I want to connect actually this bottom part to here. Like this. And then we won't have to do a beam all the way across because I think that that comes out far enough. And when we get that one matching it, it'll look sweet. So I'm going to hop up, complete that, get over to that one, and then we'll come take a look. So, I did make some... Did that creeper just disappear? I think it did. There was a creeper there, I swear. Anyway. It's like, where did that creeper go? Anyway, so, I made some adjustments. What do you think of this? Huh? Uh-huh? Huh? Come on. You gotta dig that. You gotta dig that. Look at it. Come on, look at this. See how smooth the transition is there? Come on. That's awesome. I was envisioning somehow in the middle here maybe a cross beam there, and I don't think it needs that at all. At all. So I added some little touches right there. Oh, nice. Actually, right there, yeah. I added those little touches right there to make it look as if this curve kind of was also sharing some of its load with this pillar here. So I did that for those two going that way, and also for the two that I carried in on the inside. And I didn't run this one across here, but I should have, and I did over on this side. Oop, I missed some up there. I lost so much dirt. Just gone, and then here we go. Just because it was hanging over there, and then I dug it all out when I was removing it so that I could show you guys, and then it just kind of fell and despawned, and I didn't go get it. It's just dirt, no big deal. So what do you think? Pretty sweet, right? I think this looks 100 times better with those supports there now. This looks much more complete. And I didn't... Okay, so if you look over here, you can see there's this span here, and it kind of runs into a spot where there should probably be a support on the inside here, and that's not a big deal. I think that's just going to be a stone support, kind of like these are implied here, and so I think that'll look good. But this here, see this? This looks like it needs another one here too, but eventually I'm just going to close this gap off because there's no real reason for it to be there. So I'm going to seal that gap off, and then that's just going to continue straight into there. I'll get rid of these trees and some of those trees too, so that's what that's about. But yeah, it's time for that fishing hole, so let's get after it. Alright, so we are here at the fishing hole. We can see the pumpkin patch, our slick auto harvesting somewhat pumpkin patch. Somewhat automated, not auto harvesting, but somewhat partially automated pumpkin patch. There's the original pumpkin. We shall call him Larry. I think I give him a different name every day I see him. I'm like, oh, what's up, Steve, buddy? Jeremy. Anyway, so here is where the fishing hole is going to be in. As I mentioned, I think last episode, I wanted to make a little dock here, and I think docks should be raised up a little bit, but I think there should also be somewhat of a path as I just machine gun. Oh, I bet you use creative on your builds. I don't use creative, dummy. Creative's half that fast. At best, half that fast. Silly boots. Silly boots. So, I'm going to bring it to about right here. I'm going to bring the path to about there. And it's going to continue on in that direction. But we won't worry about that right now. So we'll bring the path to right here. And then I think we will go bump up 1. And then we will have... I don't know why I did that. Oof. Too much power. Too much power on that shovel. What is that shovel again? If it's only efficiency 4. Jesus. Alright. And go up 1 higher. Yeah? 1 higher? Yeah. And here's why. Check this out. Or should I bring it in? I'm going to bring it in 1. I'm going to bring him in 1. Where is my X? I can't believe... You know what? I can't... It was a new record. I did not misplace a single wood log when I was putting the pillars up that you just saw. It's unfathomable to me that that would be the case, but it was. It was. So I'm actually going to bring these in to here. Man, and then that was all my luck. There it went. Too high. Is that too high? Yeah, that's too high. Yeah, that's too high. All right. So there's 1, and I like working in odd numbers, so let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Space of 3 between them. I can't because it's water. Yeah, there we go. Yes, yes, thusly. And then we're just gonna tidy it up right here real quick. Real nice and snug like. So let's throw that there. I just don't want crab spawn somehow underneath there. I don't think it'll be able to. Yeah, I'm glad I brought this along because we are going to need to make some planks, and I want to show you this idea. Now, this is probably not a new idea. I did this in my my last Let's Build. I showed where I used this idea. I don't think I invented the idea, but I don't know, or I've never seen anybody else do it before. But let me show you what it is. This and this and like that. It makes sense. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. This is harder to do than I thought it would be swimming. But it's okay. And then and then it looks like there's like boards or supports kind of running through there. Now if this was, let me see here, let me see something. If I did this. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Is that too big though? It is too big. It's a little too big. So we'll keep the supports on the inside. And we'll just keep these like that. I think this needs some buttons. Let's tidy this up with a couple buttons. Four, I think. Yeah, I think. Let's just add just a little finishing touch. A little tiny finishing touch. Yes. Yes, I'm loving that. I'm loving it. And so then we'll just be able to come up here and just go fishing. Just fishing. Get that step. Get that step. I think that looks good. What else are we missing here, do you think? What else do you think we're missing? Well, I think something we're missing is maybe some kind of a romantic type lighting in the trees, maybe some flowers and some shrubs. Let's grab some materials and polish this off. Right, so here are our trees. And I unloaded some junk. I didn't quite grab enough glowstone, but that's okay. I'm going to make one lamp to show you what I'm thinking here. And then we can go from there. Obviously, I got a pillar up. I'm doing my dirt scaffolding. Dirt and dirt scaffold. Okay. And I'm thinking this is going to be high enough, so we will throw a piece of glowstone here, which is, as you know, ugly. So, so let's kind of stick it onto the side of the tree like this. We'll throw some trapdoors around it, just because we have no place to hide it. There we go. Oh, see, I think that looks adorable. And then, so we'll put one there, on that one, and on that one. And I gotta go grab some more glowstone. But also, my preferred shrubbery of choice is spruce leaves. I don't really know how I wanted to do this necessarily. But I think we could just kind of green up and soften this up a little bit in here. Yeah. Yep, as if there's like a kind of planting around it. Very nice. And we're not going to go ahead and encroach up in this space here, although we could. You know what? Let's do. Here we go. Do I use too many torches? Yes, I do. We're not going to encroach up on there, though. That's for sure. And we won't go ahead and cover that water there. There's no reason to. There's no reason to. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's looking really nice. That's looking really nice. But this is making me think there should be just maybe a little bit more differentiation in height. So, let's see where we could put some more greenery around here. If we came off the corner and did that kind of a thing. This just has no purpose here whatsoever. And I'm going to throw a little bit of this over here. Maybe a little bit like that. That way when we're looking over here, there's more greenery there. Just in the back. Just those little points like that. Let's see if this makes any kind of a difference. And that one. Yeah. Let's see how this works. That looks good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Just a little bit more is all we need. Let's find a nice happy medium spot between there and there. Which looks like that torch. We're going to slide that torchy torch over. I'm going to say in this one, like that. And can't even really see that one from there, so that one's fine. Just another one right here. What can we get away with in here? Not too much more. This one. Here we go. Actually, that's going to make it weird trying to harvest the pumpkins, and we don't need to interfere with that at all, so I think that should be good. Come on, come on, come on, get out of there. There we go. Alright. Yes. That is looking good. And then last but not least, you saw these in my inventory, didn't you? My favorite, the blue orchids. Put one right there, just because I like to look at them. Have one nice and close. And I'm just going to throw these around wherever I feel like it. I personally don't think there could be too many of these, and as long as they don't block our production of pumpkins, they will be fine. Can't put one there. I can put one where that torch is. That won't interfere with production. I don't think I'll be able to see it from the dock anyway, but that's okay. I don't think I'll be able to see that one and that one. Maybe. I'm just having, you don't understand how much fun I'm having just planting these little blue flowers right now. Love it. Which I never thought I would enjoy as much as I am. Well, doesn't that look adorable? So I am going to go ahead and throw up the rest of my tree lanterns. Maybe throw around a couple of these last two, find a nice home for these last two orchids, and we are going to wrap it on up. Ah, living the good old life. It is nighttime here on the crafted server, and I hope you can see how slick this looks out here with those little lanterns and such there. I'm ecstatic. This turned out so well. This nice little beautiful slice of greenery, nice little flowers, the relaxing sounds of the water. What a great place to come and just let your worries melt away. No, I'm totally digging how this came out. I'm thinking, you know, after I've looked at it for a little bit here, I'm thinking maybe we need some sand for the banks of the river. I don't know. I do have some room for improvement here, but generally speaking, I am very pleased as I miss my fish. I am very pleased with how this turned out, and I hope you dudes enjoyed how we handled it too. I don't know what we're going to be doing in here, but there's plenty of time to figure that out still. So we will see what happens next. I think what we need out here now is some type of redstone disc changer so we can listen to some sweet tunes, some awesome tunes. What's the block lighting like here? Are we good? 8. Little low, but that's all right. But yeah, so that is it for this episode. I hope you dudes enjoyed watching. Check out my YouTube channel for Let's Builds and Infinite Heights server contest videos. Head over to the Infinite Heights forums at InfiniteHeightsMC.com. Join me, my builds, and the great Infinite Heights community at play.infiniteheightsmc.com. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, dudes. I do truly appreciate your views, your likes, comments, and subs. I do truly appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. It's TheeRealDuke, and I'm out.